Tarantino's been saying stuff about his Star Trek movie.
Oh, he's gonna do it, you reckon?
Maybe.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I love Star Trek. I love Tarantino.
I would love to see. What is his name? A little Jewish fellow that does the new Star Trek movies.
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Oh, great. No.
Yeah.
I think a union of those two.
Well, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be those, his movies. It's going to be those characters.
Yeah.
Because I always thought it was just going to be something else, but Tarantino said, thing about Star Trek that is amazing is William Shatner.
Yes.
That's why it's better than Star Wars. He said William Shatner is the best. I love his acting. And he said Chris Pine doing William Shatner is great. And that's what I want to do. Yeah. And then Simon Pegg, who wrote the third one that we went to see with Jasper, which was like, what the fuck
what is this?
Garbage.
I enjoyed that movie because I just couldn't stop laughing at how awful it is.
It just took a turn for the worse. It was just generic.
Yeah.
It was nothing but generic action, fucking the revenge story. And then he came out and said, it's not going to be Pulp Fiction in space. And then Tarantino was like, yes it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Tarantino Star Trek movie with that cast from the Kelvin timeline playing the original members.
I look forward to it.
If it happens, it'll be amazing.
I think J.J. Abrams, he's a really great...
He's a great director. He's not a great writer.
Yeah. His writing is absolutely abysmal, but his directing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Did he do Cloverfield Lane?
Oh, he's like executive producer on them. Really. I don't think he directed it.
He did the last bit, which is the worst part of the movie.
Aliens.
You gotta shoehorn it in there.
Aliens.
I think I really enjoyed the first Kelvin timeline.
The first one was a good solid action movie. The second one was just utter pus, and then the third one was generic.
Yeah. And so
he's also said, because he's been saying for ages now he's going to do 10 movies and then get out. And he said, like, people would think this would be like a loophole because I wrote the outline and I'm directing it, but I'm not writing the actual script. But he said it won't be a loophole. If that is my next movie, that'll be the 10th movie and I'll be done.
That's fine.
Yeah. Tarantino does a Star Trek movie.
Give us a standalone Star Trek movie that's off the wall with Tarantino and J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be amazing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will go, what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, probably.
But that's fine.
And my bomb.
Well, the Star Trek needs to do something. They're fucking stagnating and dying in the water at the moment.
Well, how many, it needs to go off the wall like what that guy, the New Zealand guy is doing with Thor.
Yeah.
He's taken that,
Waititi.
Oh, yeah. I watched Thor Ragnarok for the first time and I was like, and then I watched it a couple more times. I was like, I actually really love this movie. It's actually a fucking amazing movie.
Yeah, it was great. It's kind of the same thing too, because the first two Thor movies were garbage.
Oh yeah.
And those Star Trek movies, the middle two are fucking garbage. So you can make two garbage films in the same franchise and then turn it around.
Well, I actually think Thor Ragnarok is my favourite. Is the best out of the entire...
I just love the world and the setting. It's so like high sci-fi.
And some of the humour is so stupid. It's great. Like with the New Zealand rock fella.
And bro, you laying eggs or what are they, spores? That's great.
Oh no, I'm just made of rock. Oh look that way guys. I tried to do a revolution but I didn't hand out enough pamphlets. And it's like... Yeah. It's like this is.
It's interesting to see that in like a big Hollywood movie too, because we're very akin to that being in Australia and New Zealand being down here. They're like Tasmania's Tasmania.
Yeah, exactly.
They're right next door. So we've grown up hearing that again and again, but I'm sure a lot of American people were like, "What the fuck?
Oh yeah, what is this?"
This is a Maori accent.
Yeah, well, it's again, it's just sort of balls. It's moving in the direction of balls off the wall movies.
Yeah.
Which I want.
Yeah, you need to start taking risks. Like Marvel Cinematic Universe made 20 films, now do something crazy. The Star Trek thing is not working. Tarantino wants to do a film. Fuck yes, let's do something crazy, weird. And that Taika Waititi guy, he's doing the new Natalie Portman one.
So I was going to say that, right? I imagine he's going to turn it up to 11.
Yeah.
So the whole thing with the Natalie Portman stuff, I hate Natalie Portman except for a handful of movies. Black Swan's a really good movie. And maybe that Netflix one was a bit weird. She was okay in that.
I don't know whether I saw it.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, Annihilation. Annihilation is awesome. Yeah, no, she was fine.
Okay,
She was fine in it.
I think with maybe the proper
direction,
not
George Lucas.
But yeah, well, so the whole thing with that, and people are kind of complaining that that the girlfriend's going to become Thor. Well, that's in the comic books.
Yeah, there's a storyline where she has cancer and she's dying, and then to beat the cancer, they're like, you should become mythical Thor lady.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway. As long as it's good, it doesn't matter.
And it sounds different and weird.
Well, I want that to be turned up to fucking 11. And so, have you seen the logo for it?
It's like 80s.
Oh, it's so it takes the Thor Ragnarok logo or whatever and moves it further in that direction. I'm getting the sense that they're gonna just go further.
I hope so. Then you start taking risks, rolling the dice. Have you seen the Doctor Strange one too? What they've said about that?
No.
It's called Doctor Strange and the Madness of the Multiverse, and they're like, it's a horror movie.
That's what I want. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the first one was garbage.
Yeah.
But if they're telling the truth, which the Marvel guys, they haven't been deceptive. A lot of other people have been deceptive.
Yeah.
Alex Kurtzman with Star Trek, you lying fucking hack fraud! But yeah, they said it will be a horror movie with magic multiverse-y stuff.
Do all the genres, do all the crazy stuff.
And they're making a Kung Fu movie too. Good! A Marvel cinematic Kung Fu movie.
Yes.
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings or some shit.
I feel like Thor Ragnarok maybe was the catalyst.
Yeah, well, it's like those Logan, Deadpool moments where they do something else and it works, and it's like, audiences don't want the same fucking generic pus vomited into their mouths again and again. Audiences actually appreciate interesting, different movies.
You know, the comedy aspect of it too. It's all comedy is garbage these days. There are no good
the American mainstream, what's the guy with the beard and
Amy Schumer.
Steve Carell and Anchorman, that type of comedy. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not comedy. So doing something else, a more British Monty Python-y type, New Zealand, weird, different humour.
Yeah, having really eccentric people like Jeff Goldblum. No, he was great. He's I love Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. And so everyone on the internet loves Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, that's because he's fucking amazing.
Because he's Jeff Goldblum.
The internet kind of picked him up recently, in the recent years, right? He sort of was doing his thing.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
The internet will just, for whatever reason, latch on to stuff and it'll become a thing.
Yeah, which is fine, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to the next Thor movie, finally.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cheers for watching. Hit that bell.
Can I smash it?
You can smash that beer bottle.
It's just really loud. That's all it was. Oh, there's so many pieces of glass everywhere. There's so much glass everywhere.
Oh no, I'm showing that this is not a real studio, it's just in my garage. What black's over there? That's a washing machine. Oh